Good morning. Good morning. This is Beth. Welcome to 4 by 8 Paper Stuff. We are doing copper. Uh, and I painted some junk. No, I painted part of the page from the Spanish textbook from yesterday and the day before. Copper, over just the white parts and the words. I wanted that wording to show through. And then I took some jelly prints that we did over the weekend with the neighborhood kids and me. That one. Anyhow, there's some pretty ones in here, I must say. Um, and I did purposely oranges and blacks on a circle jelly print or jelly plate that I have. And I am cutting out the great pumpkin Charlie Brown. No, 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 no. I'm cutting out the great pumpkin Abe. So the only thing that came to my mind immediately, just because Bella, my granddaughter, and I talked about it it's been about a month ago, copper and pennies and Abraham Lincoln. Abraham Lincoln is on our denomination of the penny, which is 1 cent. And so I wanted to make some kind of weird creature, gentle, gross goblins. Um, and I just used my circle as a starting point, and then I cut in some arms and legs and bodies and heads. And they both are going to be wearing copper stovetop hats because that's what Abraham Lincoln wore. This is more what I want to do. This is fun. This is freeing. This is imagination. I was practicing their faces on the back. This is cool. This is obviously very simple. This one in particular, this spread. Um, but this is fun, and this gets me in the mood for Halloween. There's going to be a break in um, between Halloween and between now and Halloween. But I just felt like doing this, and so that's what I'm doing. And I had so much fun with the prompt journal in the National Geographic that I created. I wanted to do this also. So, and I had to use up some of my Halloween stuff because I have way too much. And I'm tired of looking at some of it. And if I use it or lose it, that's how I feel. There are no tales from the paddleboard today because it was raining again this morning. I could have gone later, but I didn't, and we had to buy a new refrigerator, and we also bought a tiny freezer to go under the house again. We had one a few years ago. When I had the idea when I first retired about 10 years ago, I was going to make all my own tomato sauce and everything, which I did for a while, but I got out of it, and so here's my stovetop hats. So I have to make a lot of dog food for my dog because of his age and his stomach and his body issues. So I made a bunch of dog food this morning, and I was up and down the stairs. So I'm counting that as a little bit of exercise. So anyhow, these are my great pumpkin Abes, not Charlie Brown Abes. And what am I doing here? I don't even know. But anyhow, I so enjoyed making this and it was so freeing. And is it simple? Absolutely. Is it silly? Absolutely. Is that right up my alley? Absolutely. So I do appreciate you watching. Thank you. And I will see you all tomorrow.